What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of KittyTheCockatoo plays Aviary Attorney. If you like what you see and you want to see more, then please feel free to pet that subscribe button and smash the notification bell. So last time we managed to prove the innocence of the supposed Prince of Spain, though we found out it wasn't really the Prince of Spain. And we found out that the judge was guilty of the crime and that also there's this big conspiracy about a revolution and things going on. As always, we're starting off in the starting menu purely because when the game starts, it's going to go straight into the next cutscene. Do I remember the July Revolution? Of course. How could I ever forget? The chanting, the violence, the smell of gunpowder, the 3 glorious days. It's not very glorious to me. Must go to Paris one day. Act 3, The Sleeping City. I can't believe he's skipping work again. I swear, if I find that moping bird brain at La Grenade Joya. Finally, good morning, Falcon. Morning's no, wait, it's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greeting is, where the hell have you been, you lazy bones? It's far too early for this level of roasting. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. No way, we've got important business to discuss and I can't do that if you're half drunk. Mon Dieu, give me a break. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial. Something on your mind? Actually, yes. It is what that wolf judge said about the revolution. That guy was off his rocker. And besides, if we were worried about every potential French revolution, we would never get any work done at all, am I right? Maybe he's got a point. Yeah, maybe you're right. Worrying doesn't do us any good. Tell me about the important business you wanted to discuss. Oh yeah, the business. A letter. This one's from the Paris, sorry, because it's French. Paris Police Department. Fancy work seal and everything. That is indeed a fancy seal. Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. Alright. Monsieur Falcon, meet me on the rooftop cafe opposite the Place de la Bastille. I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Valetti. That's it. How it is? A proposal from the inspector. Interesting. Do you have any idea what sort of proposal he has in mind? Not a clue. So, are we going to meet him and find out? I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but it'd be foolish to reject it without even hearing him out. Grab your coat. Alright, no dilly-dallying. I like it. Oh, but before I forget, I need to drop by the hospital at some point. What did you eat this time? No. It's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay for the bill for my last visit. Oh, that's reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit. But the inspector's call should take priority, I think. It's a new day. It's a new life. For me and you. Clearly, I can't sing. Brr. It's far too cold to be meeting on a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location? Who knows, maybe the inspector likes the view because it reminds him of his days gone in the old Bastille into the ancient regime. Wait, you think the inspector worked here during the ancient regime? Do you think that's how he got his war wounds? It was a joke, Sparrowson. I'm pretty sure the inspector isn't that old. Well. Zevran, what are you doing here? Settle down, JayJay. Just like you, I was invited here by the inspector. What could he want from all 3 of us? It is hardly unusual for the lawyers and police of France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big investigative role that requires all hands on deck. A big investigative role sounds juicy. Oh, by the by, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus? No, what? He escaped from prison before we could even try him. Rumor has it that the old wolf bribed his jailkeeper and fled for the hills. So he escaped justice for now, but don't fret. Nobody managed to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which... Ah, good. You're all here. Excuse me, Monsieur Mr. Inspector Valetti, sir. Falcon and I were wondering, Did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison? Don't drag me into this, you fool. I was joking. You impudent whelps. I'm not that old. I sustained these injuries when in the July Revolution. 18 years ago. Oh, so I should have done his voice for that bit. I was a royal guard, just a lowly peon. The air was thick with gunpowder and blood. Oh, great. Now you've set him off. We've given the order to charge at the rebel barricade. My comrades and I fastened our bayonets. Suddenly, boom! Without warning, a gunpowder keg exploded. My comrades were dead, and I was heavily wounded. That's when I looked up and saw a looming figure standing between the gargoyles of Notre Dame. It was the Viridian killer herself. Ahem. This is a fascinating story, Inspector, but perhaps you could tell us why we are here? Oh, right, of course. Why we're here. What I'm about to tell you is to remain strictly confidential, you understand? It's a matter of national security. As you probably heard, France is under threat from a certain heinous group. Hipsters. I love it. Hipsters. Revolutionaries. Indeed, rebels. There's a storm brewing in the shadows of Paris. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months. No, years. In every tavern, on every street corner, people talk of organizing protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored, but the whispers of dissent remain. No surprise there, if you take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they will just get even angrier. Indeed, and that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. For that, I need your help. What exactly do you want us to do? Interview citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting location that has escaped the eyes of the police. Do we have any leads? Just one. We know that the rebels are having weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant who's only referred to as the croque monsieur. Like the sandwich? What? The croque monsieur. It's a hot sandwich, cheese, ham, a little bechamel. Throw in some peppers if it's a Friday night. This has nothing to do with sandwiches. Croque monsieur is the alliance of an accomplished, notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know. That's everything. That's all you have to demonstrate after years of tracking. Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it's my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I'd be honored to lend any and all assistance. Suck up. That's very good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico. What about you, Falcon? Well, to be honest, Inspector, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a private defense attorney. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting isn't quite my forte. You want to know why I'm asking you? Look around you, Falcon. We are surrounded by corruption and incompetence. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves, the jailers are thieving ravens, and the National Guard are sitting ducks. Look at the slackers and dullards who supposedly protect and serve this country, and nobody cares about justice anymore. You saw my shameful displays at the previous trials. Those are the results I produced with imbeciles to assist me. But you're free. You care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Cataline and Prince Juan. Ahead of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course. But Dame Cataline, it doesn't matter. You have passion and conviction, and you aren't a total bird brain. Buy my book that makes you a fantastic investigator, even if that is not your job description. So what you say? Just sit around your office twiddling your thumbs until another pointless job offer falls into your lap? Or do you want to take this opportunity to do something great and help us track down the animals who wish to harm our glorious nation? I would be honored to help my country, Inspector. Consider us on board. Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. I had no idea you were such a patriot, JJ. There's nothing wrong with a little national pride. Yeah, pride is fine though, but do we get any compensation for this? Of course. Here's 50 francs. You receive another 50 upon the completion of your work. 50 francs? Psh, we're being undersold. Sparrowson, this is a great opportunity. I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive crook, monsieur. Find where the rebels are congregating. Those are your two tasks. I'll check up on your progress in 3 weeks' time. See what you accomplished by then. I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ. So I suppose this is a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me. Don't make me laugh, Zevlin. I'll have all the rebel leaders behind bars before you even have your visitors bagged. Come on, Sparrowson. We have Crook, Monsieur to hunt. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is a bit different. I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the crook. I don't know if it's croc or croak. Monsieur, too. Not so fast, Cocorico. There's something else we need to discuss. Oh God, look at all the decisions we've got to make. Oh my God. Look at all this. Look at it all. You might even start. We've even got ones down here. I mean, we did need to go to the hospital. So I guess we could pay off our debt first. Dali his Sparrowson, go ahead. Say what you need to say. Excuse me, Dr. Velvet. I just wanted to thank you for, give me an antidote and make me well and stuff.
It's no trouble at all. Sparrowson, wasn't it? Of course, there's a small matter of the debt.
Right.
Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialized antidote, expert medical care for the attendant physician. The total comes to 500 francs.
Ah. Well, good. Can I get in advance on this month's pay and next month's and maybe the months after? Calm down, Sparrowson, son. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in installments.
Of course, of course.
Oh, thank goodness. Within my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century. Your pay isn't that bad.
No, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion. You must use your lawyers, yes? If you do some pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little bit. Maybe to say 100 francs.
Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind?
Debt collection.
I mean, we got no choice. That actually sounds quite fun. It'd be nice to change from this croque monsieur nonsense. Yes, give us the details, doctor.
There's a man I treated for a small injury a couple of years ago. He's been evading my attempts and collecting on his bill ever since. I don't know if he's pursuing medical bills from me, but I know that man is a successful inventor. You can easily afford to front the bill. I'd really appreciate if you would pay him a visit and strong arm him into loosening his purse strings.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we could swing by the inventor's house if we have free time. Merci, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt. Wait, I didn't agree to that. Every waking moment. I love Sparrowson. Sparrowson is like my boy. So I guess if you get that debt now, we can sort that out straight away, and then. Oh God, what kind of voice is this guy gonna have? He looks like quite a big guy. Come in. Are you Monsieur Gustave Trouve? I am, and you are. just deck like this. Cough up, scumbag. Well, lawyers, sent on behalf of Dr. Falret, ready to collect the debt that you owe. It's time to pay up, monsieur. Oh, monsieur, completely forgot about that. Listen, I'd be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. What to do? I know! I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. Its device will completely revolutionize the surgical field. I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over some gadget. No, trust me. This baby will easily be worth 10,000, no, 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it. Alright then, hand the device over and I'll pass it along to Dr. Falret straight away. Well, it's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet. It's not finished. I know exactly what needs to be done, but I'm missing some crucial parts. Perhaps if you had some spare time, you could help me out. Run out and collect what I need. What? No, monsieur, that's absurd. If you have shopping to do, then do it yourself. Falcon, please help the man. I can't spend the rest of my life in debt. Alright. No need to get all panicky. We'll hear the man out at least. Great. I'll take notes. What is it that you need, monsieur? Let's see, I need a copper pot. A pot, as in, like a saucepan. What on earth for? It's a necessary component of my invention. I can use it to build a portable electric battery. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid accompanied by a copper surface, the current is Xavier scientific mumbo jumbo, when metal pot should be trivial to acquire. 1 copper pot. Oh, the copper pot is important. Okay, 1 copper pot. I wonder where we could find one of those. I've seen copper kettles at La Hill's Market. Although those things aren't too cheap. I can help but feel that I saw a copper pot somewhere else. What else? String! High-grade string. To bind my components of the device together. It seems simple enough. I imagine La Hill's Market would have that in abundance. Can't really afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon. Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. Look, I have a loose thread on my jacket. Take it. The string must be a higher quality than that, monsieur. I need something that's fishing line grade. Oh, I see. Was there something else that you wanted, monsieur? Some books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries, perhaps? No, that's everything. Alright, I've got it all written down. Oh, God. I feel it is gone. We came here to collect on a debt and have a shopping list. We're going to follow through and get Monsieur Trouve's items, right? We'll see. Oh, God. I don't really want to blow it all in the market, and I feel like... What is this? What? I kind of want to press it. I feel like I've learned from this game that if you just play the game along, eventually things start coming together. So as we do stuff, we might actually come across some stuff. But what is this? What a view! You can see the July column so clearly from up here. Ah, Kakariko, you're already here. You have news about the Croque Monsieur, or is this about the other matter? Here you go, as requested, the full register of those who entered Paris Law School and the full list of graduates. Very good. Let's take a look. Now, could you please tell me what this is all about, Inspector? What exactly are you looking for? Look at this list of graduates. Do you see any names you recognize? Well, I see my own, class of 1837, and I see that moronic prosecutor, Rupert Robinson, in the class of 1846. And there's JayJay Falcon's name under the class of 1832. Very good. Now take a look at this register page from 1829. See anything amiss? Well, I don't see JayJay's name, but I'm not quite sure what that implies, Inspector. It's very simple. JayJay Falcon changed his name sometime between 1829 and 1832, right around the time of the July Revolution. And why would he do that? Why, indeed, Monsieur Coquelicot, you and I are roosters. We are birds of justice, birds of French national pride. But Falcon, he's a bird of prey. It's in his very nature to draw his talons and lash out at those around him. I've no doubt, when the pressure rises, he will show his true colours. I'm not sure if I agree with your personality assessment, Inspector. I've always suspected that JayJay was a buffoon, an imbecile, a troglodyte, but never would I describe him as a person of malice. Time will tell. Do you need me for anything else, Inspector, or shall I continue my investigation into the Croque Monsieur? There's one more thing. Take this. A pistol? No thank you, Inspector. These are dangerous times. If you face a violent threat, you cannot hope to defend yourself with that riding crop of yours. I am well aware. I just find that these ghastly things tend to escalate situations rather than mitigate them. That's what everyone says during the peacetime. Take it. Frankly, when it saves your hide. Fine, fine. I'll keep hold of it. Oh, Monsieur Coquelicot, you have been most helpful. I'm just doing my duty. Good day, Inspector. Oh, so we're learning about JayJay Falcon there. We are learning a lot. This is the fox, right? Well, this is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson. I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Oh, but first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guest some tea? Of course, Monsieur Phillips, of course. Messieurs, what sort of tea would you like? Chamomile? Darjeeling, maybe? Chamomile sounds good. Chamomile sounds good to me. Thanks, Mousy. So I wonder if we can get paid from, obviously, because he's not paid yet, I don't think. Yeah, I could go for chamomile too. Okay, well, put chamomile coming right up. Let's get down to business then. What is it that you came here for? We just have a couple of questions. Oh. Oh, now it makes sense. Yeah, they're private investigators. This makes sense. Have you heard of a person called the Croque Monsieur? No, we aren't talking about the sandwich, unfortunately. The Croque Monsieur? Are you referring to the black market salesman? The man who claims to be able to procure anything, no matter how illegal? Oui, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him? Me, personally? No, monsieur. I just know of his vile reputation. I see. Then do you have any idea how we can find him? Meeting the Croque Monsieur face to face is not easy. The man doesn't take himself down. Doesn't make himself known to just anybody, after all. I know. I should do a little investigative work of my own. Come back in 3 days and I'll tell you where I am when you find the Croque Monsieur. I didn't know myself. Thank you so much, Monsieur Phillips. Of course, there is a price. A price. It is just a small fee, a mere 30 francs. Hey, we saved your derriere over the Prince 1 business. This is any way to show your gratitude. Monsieur Phillips, you must understand this is no personal errand. We investigate on behalf of the king and country. I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I am running a business here. Fox has to eat. 30 francs, I guarantee I will find you the Croque Monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say? Take it. Here you go, Monsieur. Very good. As I promised, return in 3 days or later and I will tell you where the Croque Monsieur can be found. Rest assured that I will take my end of the bargain with care and diligence. I expect nothing less, thank you, Monsieur Vilps. It is my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Monsieur Vilps, have you heard any rumours of an uprising? Of course, these days a man can't walk into a tavern without hearing an angry man whispering about violence and revolt. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution by the end of winter. But what can you tell us about the dissenters specifically? Do you know where they are meeting? I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know anti-government protesters were meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. The banquet's gone. Who knows where the dissenters went? I see. Perhaps I can assist you with something else. That's all. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur Phillips. As to you, messieurs. The tea's ready, Monsieur Phillips, it's ready. I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousy. Oh, bother. Alright. So we've hired the private investigator to help us look. I don't know if they go to the bar. The bar always has like... Bars are always a good place to get information, aren't they? No drinking, bad Falcon. Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm just here for information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government. Therefore, they are perfect rebel breeding grounds. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, it's you two! What will it be today? Wine or beer? I'm afraid it's just questions for now, Madame Conal. We're looking for a man called the Clock Monsieur. Have you heard of him? No, that doesn't sound very familiar at all. Okay, have you heard of any patrons bad-mouthing the government? Of course, this tavern, and if people couldn't come here to grope and talk politics, what else could they do? Where else could they go? I can't read. That's true, but has anybody stood out? Well... Just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting very shifty. Now, I'm not saying they aren't rebels, but they do far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean. I think I do, thank you, madame. Let's see where to go. And that's when the mademoiselle told me. He was Geordie last time and now he's Scottish. Told me to put the order in. No idea where she's going to keep him though. Piero, you know that she hates being called mademoiselle. You're gonna get stuck with guard duty again. Oh right you are, the madam, is it then? Wait, she ain't married, is she? So why do we have to call her the madam? Why don't you ask her yourself? No way, man. She would straight up eat us alive if I asked that directly. Wait, hush up. You smell that? Smells like eavesdroppers. Can I help you, messieurs? Monsieur, have you heard of a man called Vulcan Wait? There's a slight chance that these guys might be rebels, right? So if you ask directly, they might be scared off. A good point. I'll try to keep it subtle. The Crockman should tell me everything. That's subtle. Monsieur, I see you carrying a rifle. Evidently. Who manufactured it? Good question. See, most hunters around here are carrying old French Charlevilles? This beauty is something special. See? It's an American from the Springfield Armory, model 1812. Percussion lock firing mechanism. An American musket, you say? That's certainly quite special. It must have been hard to procure. It's true they can't buy guns of this quality from standard street sellers, but if you know the right people. Please go on. Well... Okay, listen carefully. Didn't hear it from me, but to meet the croque monsieur. Actually, it would be foolish for me to explain in public. It'd be much easier if you take this. The Book of Judges. What is this? Some sort of law book? The book subject is not matter. It's not important. Just take it. I see it's the Book of Judges from the Bible. Old Testament stories of God smiting people and stuff. I appreciate the gift, monsieur, but I'm not religious. No, am I? Then why are you? Just take it, you idiot. Bible books are what we use to pass around them code phrases, don't we? Code phrases. Pierre, please, I'm trying to be low-key and I can't do that if you're mouthing off with that big beak of yours. I'll eat you. Try not to forget what my friend said. Just with a little searching and with the contents of a good book, you should be able to get what you desire. Is that a religious metaphor? No, monsieur, I'm being very literal. Well, thank you very much for the gift, monsieur. But to be honest, I have no idea how this is supposed to lead me to as a gun salesman. Ah, I see. Well, I hear there's an excellent friar who performs Bible readings at Notre Dame Cathedral. Perhaps you show the man your new book, he'll be able to find you a particularly spiritual passage. Are you sure that this isn't a religious metaphor? I feel like you're trying to convert me. Ah, sure, yeah, I'm as secular as they come, monsieur. Friar at Notre Dame Cathedral. Thank you, monsieur. I'm making the note. Was there something else you wanted? I think I would just leave it at that one. Thank you for your assistance, monsieurs. Snuffin! Start off already! You do seem like decent fellas. You shouldn't get involved in this rebellion business. Just do whatever you need to do with the croc monsieur and get out of Paris. That's what a smart person would do. I appreciate the advice, monsieur. Alright, well I think we're done here. Are we ready to hit the road? Beep! Let's make a move. So we need to go to Notre Dame then. Cooking on gas here now, making our eggs. Bacon and eggs, sausage and eggs, sausage and eggs. Notre Dame. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the grand atrium of Notre Dame Cathedral. That's not there anymore though, is it? Scaffolding lines much of the crumbling outer wall. Unperturbed, handful of devotees are sent in kneel and vote. You have a little brother, Falcon. I had no idea you were the religious type. Don't be silly. I'm following up on Fontaine's lead. We must find that mystery friar. Do you think it's the hunched over fellow over there? I bet it's him. He looks super suspicious. It could be. Let's show some tact. Excuse me, monsieur friar. Do you know what tact is, Sparrowson? Oh god, he does look creepy. Welcome, my brothers. Welcome. All are welcome under the roof of the house of God. Are you here to confess your sins? Or perhaps you wish to join in our services? Actually, friar, we're here because Falcon, that friar, he looks really familiar. Now that you mention it, he does look like a little like the guy who delivers our post, doesn't he? Wait, what? No, that's not who I meant. And how does he look anything like our postman? Am I going mad? Your friend appears to be upset. Don't mind him, he's just in half because he thinks you look like this judge we once met. Judge Romulus? I get that all the time. I'm his twin brother, you see. Oh good, I'm not going mad. Vaya, would you say that you have a good relationship with Romulus? We were close. But as you may have heard, he got in trouble with the law recently. I haven't seen him in weeks. I see. I didn't mean to pry. I might have to do the growly voice because my throat's really sore already. It's no trouble. But tell me, why are you here, my brothers? Alright. Well, we have a couple of questions. Vaya, we have something that we would like to show you. Could you take a look at this? We heard that you could give a special passage readings. Ah, I see. You have your own copy of the Book of Judges. I think you'll find chapter 15, verse 2 to be particularly enlightening. Let's see, chapter 15, verse 2. This chapter follows the journey of Samson, the heroic judge with divine strength. In this part of the scripture, Samson is confronted by men who are angered by Samson's notion of justice. Please, could you read the passage? Okay, 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock of Etam. They said to Samson, Knowest thou that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is it that thou hast done unto us? And Samson said unto them, As they did unto me, so I have done unto them. As they did unto me, so I have done unto them. A beautiful sentence, wouldn't you agree? It's poetic, a beautiful summation of justice. You understand the passage. That's delightful to hear. Yes, Samson was a great judge. Not a judge of today who sits on a high chair and files endless paperwork, but an old judge, a holy judge. Shofets were admired and feared. They made their own judgments and dispensed their own punishments. I'm starting to ramble, aren't I? Okay, let's get back to the point. The key of the day is Etam. That's the name of the cave where Samson hid. The rock of Etam. Etam, got it, I'll make a note. It's like a backwards mate, but I'm confused. What do we do with this keyword? This is for you to learn on your own, brothers. You appear to be intelligent. I'm sure that if you put your faith in the right people, you can uncover the truth. We'll see what we can do. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Perhaps you wish to make a confession. I think we're done here. Thank you for your time, Friar. Go in peace, my brothers. No? Like, I'm not entirely convinced that he is a totally different person. There's so many options. Like, I don't think we need to go there yet. I don't feel there's any reason to go there. We've already been there. There's no reason to go there. No reason to go there. You can go to the market to buy stuff, but like, I feel like if you continue this game, you don't end up having to buy it, and I feel like we're gonna need the money. We don't need to go back there. No need to go there. No reason to go there. It's not been 3 days yet to go there. We've already been there. So that just leaves the Chocolate Emporium. I mean, why would go here? I don't know. Welcome, welcome. And it's you two again. You remember us? I guess that's no surprise. Of course, of course. You're the monsieur to ask many questions and buy little chocolate. I'm afraid we have more questions today, Monsieur Hackleslack. Hackleslack? Hackleslack. Thanks for being patient with us. You sell chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavory characters in your occupation? Of course! One time I was hiking through the mountains of the Netherlands, and I was accosted by an overzealous tulip salesman. I threw a fistful of Dutch rupees at him, and made a hasty retreat. I can't help but wonder what the legitimacy of London's stories, but for some reason it's tangential. Rants don't bother me. Okay. Let's be more specific. We're looking for a person called the Krog Monsieur. Does that name sound familiar? No, Monsieur. Have you heard any rumors of rebellion in Paris recently? Why, Monsieur, there are always rumors of rebellion in Paris. The citizens whisper in the shadows. The bourgeois cower in fear. Yes, yes, but have you personally heard anything specific? No, Monsieur. I suppose we're done here. I guess it was a little silly of me to look for intel about rebellion in a chocolate shop. Perhaps I could help you with something else, Monsieur. Like what? Well, you may have noticed that this is, in fact, a chocolate shop. And I am of much better service as a chocolate salesman than a rumor monger. Of course. I'm looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation? Could it be? Am I the friend Falcon? Is this gift for me? Say, Monsieur, if you're looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped seduction from Tuscany would suit you. Romantic, you say? I don't feel that very much, Falcon. But how could I decline such a scrumptious gift? No, that wouldn't work. Do you have anything that would be suitable for any occasion? Ah, then perhaps you want this box of 20 creamy chocolate swirls from London. They're very sweet. Nobody can resist. Yes, those are perfect. Take them, Falcon. Take them, take them. For pity's sake, Sparrowson, why are you being so fidgety? No reason. Then cut it out, it's weird. I think those work nicely, Monsieur Hackleslack. How much are they? 5 francs. Perhaps a little steep for some, but I assure you that quality more than justifies the price tag. Do you think we can get a discount? Can I get a good guy discount? You know for being such an upstanding citizen. I really shouldn't, Monsieur. Just kidding. Of course you can. How about I give you these for free as a token of Belgian generosity? Really? Of course! Because you're such wonderful customers. We are. Absolutely! 1 moment, if you please, messieurs. I shall go wrap these up. Falcon. What is that? I just want to say, you've been a great friend and inspirational mentor. I have ample amounts of respect for you as a person, and you do not need these chocolates under you, right? Oh. Yeah, I knew that. Good. Just making sure. Oh, poor... You're breaking my heart, Falcon. Oh, poor Sparrowson. Give him the damn chocolate. Here you are, monsieur. I'm sure the recipient will enjoy them. Okay, so we got a box of chocolates. Thank you, monsieur. And thank you for putting up with our endless questions. It's my pleasure, monsieur. What do we want the box of chocolates for, though? I mean, I literally went there because, like, none of the others... Oh, God. I mean, that one didn't really make much sense either, to be honest. I think it's been 3 days now, so... Monsieur Phillips, you've managed to dig up some good information, I trust. There is good news, and there's bad news. Let's hear the good news. I found where you can meet the croc, monsieur. He lurks around the Rue des Marmosets on Friday evenings. The Rue des Marmosets. Oh, the Monkey Lord by Notre Dame. That seems simple enough. So what's the bad news? The croc, monsieur, refuses to speak with anyone who does not know a secret password. I'm afraid I was unable to procure that particular password. I see, that is a problem. I apologize I could not be of more help. It's no problem at all, monsieur. You've given us a fantastic lead. We were doing Mama said on Friday. I'll be there. And I think we know what the password is. We do. Come on, Falcon. Don't be a bad brain. I shan't allow you to any longer. I'm sure you have a lot of investigative work to do. That we do. Thanks for the help, Monsieur Phelps. So, we're on Wednesday now. So, I guess we still got time to kill. I mean, because a lot of people gather here, they might have information. Excuse me, madam. Do you have a moment to talk about the cult of reason? Peddle your pyramid schemes to someone else, bud. I've got a kid to feed. Oh, that's the kangaroo that we held last time. Madam, it's not a pyramid scheme, madam. Take a leaflet at least. Oh, what about you, monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teachings of Jack Hibbett? A cult? Not today, monsieur. I've already been in my fair share of cults. But this cult is different. A member of the Guild of Reason, huh? Strange, I thought that cult died out way back in the old revolution. Hey, Falcon, that person, he looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist. I can see that, but doesn't that face look familiar to you? Oh, it's him. Oh, I've done the wrong voice then. It does look familiar. Actually, the resemblance is uncanny. Shall we get his attention? Uh-oh, he spotted us. Wait, monsieur, we would like a quick word. Come back, teach us about the wonders of the cult of reason. He's gone. So I'm not going crazy, right? That guy was the spitting image of Judge Rumley's, wasn't he? I can't deny the similarity. Then again, there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. Either way, we have an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that. Right, where to go first? This seems like the main room. Let's see. Who's the question? Oh dear, these guys again. Keep it together, Eric. Maybe they won't recognize you. Excusez-moi, monsieur. It does. The Philistines, remember? Are they talking to me? Yep, definitely talking to me. Okay. Deep breaths, Eric. Hi! We have a couple of questions if that's no trouble. Oh, it's no trouble. No trouble at all. Bless him. More interested in this. Did you see the cultists outside? The cultists? You mean the cult of reason fellow? Yeah, he accosted me a few days ago. We chatted for a while. Not by choice, of course, but because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation. You got a little off-hand. He insisted I take a pamphlet. Let's have a look at this. Be Your Own God, an introductory guide to the cult of reason by Jack Hibbett. And even at his own sin, you see, at the bottom here. Do my best as Bud Alec. Happy reading. Best wishes, Sylvius. Green ink too, with the fiendish colored choice. I guy was such a slime ball. We weren't even close to bestest buddies. At least we know the guild's name. Sylvius. Do you mind if you keep this pamphlet, monsieur? Be my guess, I don't want it. Did you want something else? May as well ask also. Do you know anything about an uprising? You know, people getting angry, being violent, overthrowing the government, stuff like that. Goodness! No, I don't know nothing. I don't know anything about that sort of thing. Never mind then. That's all. Thanks for your time, monsieur. You've been a great help. It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Alright, so whilst we're here, we may as well take a look around. This is the room we investigated during the Poisoned Rose case, right? Why are we back here? I can't help but feel that that I saw something here a couple of weeks ago. Something that may be of use to us. Really? Alright, let's take a look around. Yes! The zone. I remember it. It's the one that smelled of chocolate. Yes, but more importantly, it's made of copper. Why is that important? Oh, I see. You're thinking of Monsieur Trouve's request. He wanted a copper pot, didn't he? This would do nicely, but this is a museum piece. We could just take it, could we? Couldn't we? I don't know. Could we? Oh, we could, though. We could. You want to be a museum lover, Sparrowson? It's been my lifelong dream. Marvelous. Put this under your coat. That's a good fit under my coat. You're already weirdly shaped. Poor Sparrowson. No one will see anything out of the ordinary. Hey. This is exciting. What else shall we steal? Nothing. We're going to leave before we draw suspicion. How about the painting? Just a small one no one would care about. Like the Mona Lisa. Let's see the Mona Lisa. That's not... Oh, no, we didn't want to click that. Oh, we can't spend all day robbing the Roman artifacts, I suppose, so where to next? I did want to click that. Right, well, I think we're done here then. Yep. Good. Good goal. We can always come back later if we've gotten something. So on Thursday now. I feel like this is going to be a much longer case than usual, so it might be worthwhile leaving this here. Because I'm not entirely sure how much longer it's got to go. So we'll leave it here for now. And then we'll come back because there's still loads of places we need to go to. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, then please feel free to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.